Hello everybody and welcome to Pro Video COIL. Today we are going to learn our first tutorial on After Effects, how to create cool moving text with a nice background. Okay, let's start. Let's delete this all. Comps and solids. Let's delete all and start from the beginning. Let's create composition, new composition. We can do it HD. Okay, now we need 3 texts. You can make more texts. The first one will be Pro Video. Let's duplicate it twice. Control D. Let's shut off. This is a quick way to create a text. Create. And the last one will be Video. Okay, now we have 3 text here. Now the other thing that we need to do is to create a new camera. We can take the 35mm preset. Okay. And the last thing that we need is a null object. Layer new null object. Now we need to switch the whole layers to 3D, and before we're going to start we need to link the camera to the null object. Let's link it, so every movement that we're going to make is only with the null object and not with the camera. Now we need to move these 3 layers in our 3D space. For that we need to switch to top. Here we have them. Okay, so let's take Pro Video and put it here. Let's take the other layer and push it back, and let's take the video, which is going to be the last one, far away. Okay, let's switch back to active camera. Now if we are going to select the null object and press P for the position and move it a little bit, we can see that we have a 3D space. Okay, the next thing is to create our movement. So with keyframes, of course, let's take it back. Let's start from the beginning position. Let's move 2 seconds. Okay, it will stay here a little bit with a little bit movement after this, and now let's move forward in time and take the null object to our next. You can adjust the X and Y axis. So we have the first movement. We will fix this problem of the in and out in a minute. The second movement is here. Let's give a little more movement like this, and for the last title. Okay, now if we're going to look at this movement, we can see that even that we make the null object to go straight, he goes back. This is not a problem. We can fix it by selecting all the keyframes and clicking here the position, and now going to one of the keyframes, and let's go to keyframe interpolation by click the right click of the mouse, keyframe interpolation, and instead of Bezier, auto Bezier, let's choose linear. Okay, and now if we are going to scrub to the timeline, we can see that we don't have this in and out movement. Okay, and okay. Now another thing that I like to do is you can see now, let's say shut off this icon, but the null objects still work. I don't like that we can see behind the Pro Video the create, so therefore we are going to lower down the opacity to 0 for the create and for the video. Okay, so now we see only the Pro Video. Here we can see the Pro Video, and when the Pro Video is starting to go out, let's press the opacity for the create title, and here let's do it with 100%. So therefore you can of course move the keyframes and to play with them so it will match perfectly. Let's select them, and we have here some kind of a movement, maybe like this. You can spread the keyframes. No, I like it like this. Okay, and we need to do the same thing to the video. Let's turn on the opacity and take it to 100%. So we have create and video. Yes, we need to do two more things to create the background, and we don't need to forget our motion blur. We need that this text will move with motion blur. Therefore we need to switch on our main motion blur button, and our three titles. Now if you are going to see, we have a nice cool motion blur here in our text. As faster you are going to make the movement of the null, the better you can see the motion blur. And last, let's create a new solid, put it below, and let's apply an effect. This effect is ramp. You can here switch and choose what color do you want. Let's take it red, dark red, and there you go. You have a nice cool text in minutes. Let's create a full ramp preview. We can see our text, create, video. So this was my first tutorial on After Effects. I hope you found this tutorial useful, and you can always visit my website www.provideo.coil. You can find there very interesting stuff. My name is Ronen Barani. Until the next time, have a good day. Bye bye.